Over the years, I've spoken to hundreds of audiences. And last week, I was at a conference as a breakout session speaker and had something happen that threw me for a loop. I sat in on the prior session and realized that what I was about to tell this audience may not be exactly what they needed to hear. I was under the false assumption, because of some of my prior experience, that the group I was speaking to would have the opportunity to coach other people getting ready to present. For some, it was, but for most, that was not the case. Yet that was the basis of my entire presentation. What do? Well, I didn't have time to rewrite my PowerPoint and submit it, so I had to go with what I had prepared. What I did was acknowledge my error and changed some of the questions and engaged the audience in more of a discussion than a lecture. Now, it's my opinion that people are looking for things to engage with anyway. So the more we can make our presentations engaging, get the audience thinking, get the audience participating, the better served we are. But the other thing I know to be true is we have to stay out of our own head. Because when this kind of thing happens, when we realize that, oh my gosh, what I have prepared is not necessarily what the audience wants to hear, is expecting to hear, or even needs to hear, what do? Well, here's what I did, and here's what I believe works. First of all, I acknowledged what was happening. I said to the group, I made a mistake as I prepared this program, because I thought you all were in a position to work with the people that were going to be presenting to your chapter, to work with them, to help encourage them, support them. And now, listening to the panel discussion before me, realize that's not the case. So then, as I went through my slide deck in a couple different places, I adjusted, and instead of me giving the information, I asked questions and I invited the tables to participate in answering the questions. Then I called for each table to report, and you want to assign a reporter because sometimes people won't volunteer. So say, hey, somebody step forward. If you don't, then you might want to, whose ever birthday is closest to today, or whoever has been on the job the longest, or some random question like that to get a volunteer to come forward. Then you summarize in the moment. Now, for some of you, that's easier to do than others. But I want to just tell you that when we realize we've made a mistake, we need to acknowledge it, pivot, and move forward. We can't dwell there. We can't get in our heads about it. We simply need to do the best we can in the moment, laugh about it. Self-effacing humor is great humor. We don't want to poke fun at other people, but poking fun at ourselves, that will often work. And then simply give the audience and give yourself some grace. We all trip over our words. We all do things that later on we wish we could have taken back. Once words are out of our mouth, we can't take them back in real time. On video, we can delete the video, we can edit. But when we're in front of a live audience, what's said is said, and what's done is done, so to speak. So let go of anything that could possibly get in your head, trip you up, make you rethink, make you stall on stage. Just acknowledge the mistake, pivot, and move forward. Then, when the event's done, let it go. Now, I wanted to use this has an explanation today. So that's why I'm recording this video and that's why I'm talking about it again. But we don't need to dwell on things that have happened in the past. We can't change them. We can learn from them, yes, but we want to move forward. So acknowledge, let go, and move forward. Those are the key points that I wanted to make today. And if you know somebody who is struggling with something they've done in the past and continuing to beat themselves up about it, share this video with them. They might benefit. And of course, if you haven't done so already, subscribe to my channel, and we'll see you next time.